I've got this INTEY light, runs about 40 bucks on Amazon, down below, and this is a 1,000 lumen headlight. So my light in motion that I run is an Urban 800 lumens for about 90 bucks. This guy is 1,000 lumens for 40. So let's see what's inside the box. Here's the INTEY LED headlight, 1,000 lumens. Not really much on the back. A little bit of information on the sides. And there we go. It's the NY-D43. So let's pop into this box. We've got a pouch. All right. Oh, branded pouch there. Got the headlight. We'll just put that down for a second. See what else is in this box. So, put that there. We have in case we didn't have enough USB chargers around, we've got this little tiny USB charger. Looks like we have a handlebar mount for it. And then this. And then here, this is kind of neat. This is actually it's a handlebar mount, but it is a remote control to turn your light on and off. I don't know, I guess it's kind of cool. Guess it's kind of neat. I mean, if you could turn on the light through your thumb here instead of reaching around, could be handy. I bet you it's more handy when it comes to like mountain bikers and things like that. So, and then we have our user manual. Oh, instead of a fold out, it's actually pages. All right, so there we go. How to mount it and stuff. We know how to do that. Here is our light, and something that's really interesting and unique about this one is not only do you have your micro USB charging port so that you can actually charge your light, but if you're on the bike and you need a little extra power for your phone or your GoPro, you have the USB charging port here that you can use the battery to charge up your devices. So that's not so bad. So if you're taking a break and you want to charge up your phone, or if you're running your GoPro while riding and you don't want to change the battery every 30 to 40 minutes, you could probably just plug off of that, run your GoPro and your headlight. Get your handlebar mount here. Just kind of slide this, click it in place, and we attach that. And this is a kind of a neat way to attach onto your handlebar. So wrap your bar around here, run your guy in here, and actually instead of trying to actually pull and make it nice and tight and then lock it in place, you can actually cinch this down to where you need so it's nice and tight. Great. Let me take this off now and let's look at this remote control here, which uses the USB port, the micro USB port, sorry. So let's go ahead and plug this in. Hold on a second. There we go. Sorry. All right, so there we go. Plug it in. Now let's see if we push this button up. All right, so we got a little blue light to indicate. And there we go. We hold it down for a couple seconds and boom, we have illumination. If I push the button again, oh, look at that. It's got a pulse and not a strobe. You know what? I'm gonna shine up onto the wall in a second so you can actually see the pulse. And then we have different forms of brightness. So very bright. pulse, bright, bright, bright. And then if we hold it again, power it off. Nice. So there we go. That is our INTEY NY-D43. Can't really tell in the video, but this light is actually glowing in the dark. So let's, all right, so that is fully bright. So that is our pulsing pattern, which I'm really happy to see that this company is doing instead of the strobing. The strobing is terrible. Pulsing is beautiful. And then that's our low, medium, high, super high, and then pulse. And there you have it. That's the INTEY. We're gonna have to pop it on the bike, see how it does for a few rides. This is supposed to last longer than the Urban 800 that I have. This is supposed to last about 2.5 hours. So an extra hour of life with an extra 200 lumens at its brightest. And like I showed you, it's got that pulse instead of a strobe. So I'm really thrilled about that. I don't know how much I'm gonna be using this little controller, this wired controller for it, but if I do mount my headlights underneath the handlebars, kind of like I have the Light in Motion light, then getting to the button is a little bit difficult. So having this button on the handlebars while I'm riding to just kind of hit it with my thumb could actually come in handy. So we're gonna have to play around with that, see what we get. And next step, stick it on the bike and going for some rides.